Welcome to the A, all you sports fans out there in the tubosphere, or to you, the individuals, part of this collective. Welcome to another conference tournament final breakdown brought to you by Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Thrill. Keep it brief and concise. It's been a marathon kind of a day, going on 26 hours and 5 cups of coffee, or pots rather. Alright, you saw we're talking about the MAC here. Buffalo and Central Michigan, what? Yeah, well, former Duke players transition rather well into coaching. It's kind of a given, right? So, little intro show thing-a-ling-a-majing gives you a snapshot, clipboard, a preview of the highlights coming up. And that's why it sounds a little bit funny. You saw there, a team from Ohio typically has a say in the outcome of this conference tournament. And a headshot from the original episode of the Star of the OMSR, Duke Fluke. The reason I bring that up is the segue to Bob, or Bobby. Is it Bobby when you get into your 30s? Just kidding. Bob Hurley. Well, you have to call him Coach Hurley now. Treat him with respect. This transition from them advertising the next 30 for 30 coming up. I hate Christian Laettner. I would just remind y'all, Christian Laettner had some help. Bob Hurley, Bobby back then, kind of would get under people's skin. If you weren't alive back then, or kind of young, old enough to really remember or care about paying attention to college basketball, these were the teams, and this is when Duke started to get under everybody's skin. Don't forget Cherokee Parks, the big man who set the standard for, well, I'm 7 feet and I can only jump this high, I can't block a shot, I'll step in and take a charge. Yeah, I mean, we've all seen Duke get more than its fair share of charges. Well, he's the dude to start it off. Mind you, it's not the whole game. It's just a vignette in the second half. Can't bring in the whole thing. There's a little thing called the DMCA. Can't borrow too much content per se from this. So, do a little intro show, give it my spin on it, and then, you know, highlights from the second half as things developed. Alright, thanks for watching. No silly DUIs while you're out there. Sports and alcohol, they are joined at the hip. So pace yourself while out there celebrating the tournament. Roll clips.
Welcome back to Cleveland. Another automatic bid to the NCAA tournament is on the line in the MAC championship game. Just about set for the start of the second half between Buffalo and Central Michigan. Bob Wischusen, LaFonso Ellis. We've got a 3-point game. Central Michigan right in it with Buffalo. A big reason why. They've got a point guard, Chris Fowler, that played like a star in the first half. 13 points, 5 assists, no turnovers.
He was absolutely magnificent, really attacking the gap. 6 penetrations to the basket, 4 field goals. He is so good. Keeps his eyes on the rim anytime he's on the attack, and he looks for angles to get by. Has excellent body control. A guy with 5 assists to go along with those points. But on the Buffalo side, they needed someone to step up in the absence of Justin Moss. Xavier Ford to the rescue yet again after a huge night last night. 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. 11 points in the first half for that young man. But in order for Buffalo to win this game, Moss has to get involved in the offense, and they have to continue to attack the offensive glass.
Central Michigan won both of the regular season matchups between these two teams and trailed at halftime in both of the regular season matchups. They surrendered 8 offensive rebounds in the first half as Moss fumbles the entry, gathers, and that's blocked inside by Luke Meyer. Saved underneath, and it goes over to Central Michigan. So this is, unfortunately, to a certain extent for Central Michigan, familiar territory. And there is Christian Laettner's arguably best-known teammate. Got to figure he and Grant Hill, along with Bobby Hurley, best remembered players from that Duke championship team, won back-to-back championships in 91 and 92.
I was 0 for 5 against that Duke team while I was in college. Christian Laettner and I the same class. And look at the superlatives of Bobby Hurley.
1,076 career assists. An NCAA record by about 30 over Chris Gorgiani. To put that in perspective, Chris Fowler has 524 assists now, including tonight, for Central Michigan. He's number 1 in Chippewa history with 524 assists. Bobby Hurley has 1,076 assists. So all Fowler has to do is double what he's done so far.
And that is a perfect read on the inside. When you give it to you big, he's one-on-one inside. When you can get it into the post with the center, and there's not a guy, very few guys in America that can guard Justin Ball's one-on-one down on the low post. That's exactly what we've been asking for here.
Way short on the free throws, Moss. Can't complete the three-point play, but it's a 5-point lead for Buffalo. Ivins for three. Yes, that's the fifth made three. Who will hold the MAC championship hardware tonight? It's been nothing but Ohio teams alternating other than Western Michigan. Last season, Akron and Ohio sharing the previous four. And this is the first time since 1995 that the MAC championship game has not had at least one Ohio-based team playing in it as Buffalo takes on Central Michigan. Buffalo has never been to the NCAA tournament. And most importantly for Central Michigan, you know, you make it sound, Fonz, as if they went in 2003. It's not that long ago. Well, the kids on this team, they were in grammar school in 2003. So these players for Central Michigan have never been to the NCAA tournament either. So it's just as important for them as it is for Buffalo to try and break an entire school history streak of not making it to the tournament.
And they both are playing like it. I tell you, the key to this game, particularly in the second half, Bob, has been Buffalo's ability to take away the three-point shot of the Chippewas. They live and die by knocking down the threes with 10 made threes per game, and they've done an excellent job of running them off the shots and switching and taking away those angles.
Way short again is Wigginton.
You can see him kind of flexing that right wrist. You know, I know he's not a great free throw shooter, but when you jam the wrist that way, now you can't get the full flexion back and forward on the release, and oftentimes that shot's short, and it's been the case for him.
In and out. 3 straight misses at the line for Wigginton. Still a chance for Central Michigan. Racing. Off the mark. Tapped around. The long rebound. Tracked down at midcourt by Evans. Floats it to Bearden. Simons for 3. That's off the mark. Tapped out of bounds. 2.9 seconds on it. And the foul given. Will Regan with 1.3 seconds to go. Does really, you think, Fonz, all that Buffalo needed. And that was get the ball into the court of play and get it advanced to the other end to shoot free throws with 1.3 seconds left.
Yeah, with Coach Hurley, smart move, getting Rodale Wigginton off the floor, a poor free throw shooter at 61%, and putting Regan in, who's a 72% free throw shooter.
And that will do it. Buffalo is going to go to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history.
And Chris Fowler, 15 in white, has been an outstanding player, not only in the year, but tonight, carrying his team with their inability to knock down the three-point shot. And Buffalo's doing a nice job defensively of taking away the three and forcing this Chippewa team to put it on the deck.
And there's a hero in the second half for the Buffalo Bulls, especially since they're looking for production. With Justin Moss shaken up, Shannon Evans, the point guard, has been terrific.
He has. His decision-making off the charts, reading well. That little freeze move that he has allowed him to get to the gap. He's been outstanding defensively. His decision-making tonight has really been on point, and he's come up with great plays, not only for himself, but for his teammates as well. What a great effort by the sophomore from Suffolk, Virginia.
13 points in the second half for Shannon Evans. The last seconds will tick off, and that will do it. The MAC title and a trip to the NCAA tournament goes to Bobby Hurley and the Buffalo Bulls.